What is up, you guys? So today I wanted to film a very quick video. I wanted to discuss a purchase that I recently made. Obviously, I had hoped to be a lot more excited with regards to this piece. Now, this item is being returned today. I am hoping that I can get an exchange. I have spoken to my local SA and there is a piece waiting for me, but I'm not sure how I'll feel about it when I see that one in person. So I did want to quickly discuss the piece that I received, so let's get started. Okay, you guys, so I'm not going to do a very long thing. I did get this from Saks. I spent all of Friday looking for this item. Now, the item that I received is this over here, and what I asked everyone who I was texting was that I wanted to receive an item that was untouched, with all of the stickers attached, with no scratches, no dents, and I was very clear, I thought, with regards to that. Now, when I opened it at first, I actually did film the unboxing, so I may put this somewhere over here, but I don't know if you could see already. There's a dent right there. And if you can't see it, I assure you, you can absolutely feel it. And there is another dent down here. Separately, and I actually didn't notice that right off the bat. What I did notice were, of course, now on film, it's really hard there. It has scratches. And wrinkling right here, and gosh, like all over back here. There's like wrinkling back there. You can see all the dents. There you go. And there's more on this side too. But yeah, so it has the scratches that I insisted the bag didn't have. It has the dents that I insisted the bag didn't have. So yeah, do you see all that wrinkling right there? And I'll be honest, you guys, I kind of had this moment of maybe I'm being too picky, or I'm just like one of those people that just thinks I need something so perfectly. And I started to wonder, am I just like a difficult client? Like, because I always internalize everything. So I wonder, you know, like maybe that's how it looks, right? That's how lambskin looks, and I just don't get it. And then I remembered I own lambskin pieces, and I know like good lambskin when I see it, right? And I'm not sure, I haven't even played with the puffs yet because I was just so disappointed with the way this bag looked. And let me see, like, this is a good quilt. Some of the quilting is done well, but no, it really isn't, because I don't know if how I can show this to you. What is a good way to, maybe there. There. But see, this one is not good. Let me see, I just want to demonstrate something for you guys. So usually good lambskin, if you push it in, it pops back up. And this one doesn't do that. It stays almost dented. So I do feel that this bag was not properly made. I think there's another dent over here. Like, everyone always talks about how delicate lambskin is, and I've always been confused by it. And I'll be honest, when I took this bag out, it felt delicate. And that, I don't think, is my experience with lambskin. Lambskin does not look delicate, it looks luxurious. That's the only way that I can describe it. So again, you know, I always think that everything is my fault somehow. I'm being really, really difficult. And I just wanted to show you guys the difference between this lambskin piece, right, with all of those markings. And I get it, like if this is what your experience has been with lambskin, why you would be so turned off by it. And if this was my first lambskin piece by Chanel or any brand, I would be like, this is not all that. Do you know? So my first experience with Chanel lambskin is actually my Trendy rock. So let me get that. So this is the lambskin that I have. I have used this bag so much, and I honestly think it still looks and feels incredible. And honestly, I wouldn't, if it didn't, I wouldn't be that mad, because I have been really, really hard on this piece. The quilts on this, oh my gosh, I feel like I can't get the right lighting for you guys. Like, this is so smooth and so pretty. There is no denting of any kind, and it just looks and feels amazing. And this is the back side of it. Now, am I gonna sit here and tell you guys that this hasn't scratched? No, there is a little bit of scratching, but nothing that I can't like clean and stuff. And I was actually looking at this last time, so there are some scratches, but I know that anything that this has, I can kind of buff out and it's fine. So this is my experience with Chanel lambskin. Like, the puffs are like really puffy, and it just it pops back up. Okay, so that is one piece. This is my pre-loved vanity case. And again, the feeling is not delicate, it is luxurious. Like, even from back here, it's perfectly puffed. Like, there's padding in there. Like, each of these quilts they're so perfectly puffed. And I don't have any of that. And so once I recognized that, like, I know good leather, you guys. I know a well-made piece. It's almost like, okay, there's no issue whatsoever. On occasion, you know, something will like catch my eye a little bit later, but for the most part, I'm really good when I first see a piece. And my reaction to this bag was just very underwhelming, and I really couldn't believe that the SA sent me this after my direction, really, of what I wanted. So I know that on camera, it's not something that you can really see that much, and I'm actually on natural light right now, so that's how I also try to look at my pieces, through this window that I always film through, because natural light, you can see everything. And yeah, this is what they sent me, and I am going back today. The reason why I wanted to make this video was because I know that when I take this back to Chanel today, they're going to tell me, oh, that's just the nature of lambskin. And truth be told, if I didn't know better, I would totally believe it. But I have had lambskin, and that's just my Chanel pieces. Here's my Lady Dior. Again, perfectly puffed. The puffs literally bounce right back. When lambskin is perfectly done, that is what happens. So I'm glad that I kind of dialogued with myself, and I was dialoguing with others, and their own experience with lambskin. I know a lot of people are afraid of lambskin, you guys, but I think that a lot of people who maybe have come on here and spoken negatively about lambskin, maybe they got like a janky piece like this, because I would not, I could say that this was properly done for a display. Like if this was a display, maybe, but even at that, Chanel should be displaying their absolute very best. And I think that even if I think, oh, you know what, maybe this was a display piece, it can't handle like use, like it can't handle being looked at and admired and being opened and closed. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Because again, like I have actually used my Trendy walk. I have stuffed that walk and it doesn't look nearly like this one does. So yeah, and I know, oh my God, when I go into the store, I am probably going to be told that they don't see anything. I foresee it because their lighting is always, look at the wrinkling right there, which is bound to happen, right? When you open and close this a lot, like right there, right? And I understand that. I genuinely do. Let's look at my walk. So if this has any wrinkling, sure. But like I said, I use this a ton, you guys. And I'm not abusive with it, but I'm not like, you know, overly careful with it. I'm not even one of those people that puts like a thing over it and stuff. Like I'm not like that. Sometimes I'll choose to, you know, just leave it this way so the zipper isn't digging into the quilt, and it kind of repuffs itself from doing that. So I am pretty disappointed by this piece and all of the wrinkling that it has. I do hope that the one that they have in store looks a lot better, but you know, I do talk a lot to KK Loves CC. If you guys don't follow her, you definitely should give her a follow. She knows her stuff, and I really like to, you know, like send her pictures and get her feedback on what she thinks. So she has been so helpful. And you know, like I said, I'm really hard on myself, and sometimes I think like maybe I'm too picky and stuff, but you know, she really does agree. I talked to Andrew as well. She sent me a video of her Trendy, and I know I saw one in store. I actually tried on Andrew's version in store, and I didn't get this vibe from it. My husband did say to me that maybe if it was not in black, like a lot of this stuff wouldn't be as obvious. Is the thing, it is crooked. Oh my God. I don't know. I just, oh my gosh. I don't know, you guys. I am just, yeah. So I did want to share this stuff with you guys because I do know that lambskin is of great deal of controversy, or like in this community, the majority of people are a lot more comfortable with caviar, but I assure you that there is a poorly made caviar piece, and hopefully you never get it, but it's important to get to know the brand. And it's almost like an immediate thing. Like when you pick it up, you'll notice, you know, I don't know, it's just like things are like very, very highlighted. And like I said, if I was new to the brand, could they have suckered me into this bag? I can't say, and that makes me sad that they would literally just give this to someone and think that that was acceptable, because it isn't. And yeah, the entire process of this bag was such a disappointment, quite honestly. And I've wondered if I should, you know, try to get this bag again, because it's been just like really disappointing, you guys. Like the service, like most of the essays that I dealt with, you know, the essay who sold me this had told me that she would overnight it before she made the sale, and then it just clearly seemed like that was just a selling ploy to get me to buy the bag from her. She sent me, I asked for detailed photos, and she sent them, but really like the lighting is not great. And honestly, even here, like if I hold it here, you think it's a beautiful bag, that there's maybe nothing wrong with it. And even here, right? It's when you start to see things like from angles and stuff that you kind of start to see, and I'm telling you, it's really, really hard. There, you start to see some of the wrinkling, you feel the dents for sure. And it's got dents like literally all over, you guys. So anyways, I hope that this was helpful to someone. I'm really not trying to complain, you guys. I am trying to educate you guys on good lambskin versus bad lambskin. So I hope this was useful to you, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.